This is a water pipe, but its water pressure is unstable, so the flow is intermittent. To maintain a stable flow, the clever you added a water tank below to temporarily store some water, thus achieving a stable flow. This is exactly the working principle of a capacitor that you didn't learn in 3 years of high school. It's that simple. It's just that one stores water temporarily, and the other stores electricity temporarily. Let's see how a capacitor actually works. A capacitor is an indispensable electronic component in various electronic devices. This is a capacitor, and these are also capacitors, but their basic structure and principle are largely the same. Its structure usually consists of 2 electrode plates made of metal materials, such as aluminum or tantalum, with an insulating dielectric layer filled between the substrates. Common dielectric materials include ceramic, paper, and plastic film. Additionally, the protective casing can be metal or plastic. When the 2 ends of the capacitor are connected to a power source, the power source drives the current to flow to the capacitor electrodes. Negative charges are attracted to one electrode, while positive charges accumulate on the other electrode, forming an electric field. The electrical energy is stored in the form of this electric field. As the capacitor gradually charges until the voltage between the 2 electrodes equals the voltage of the power source. At this point, if we remove the power source and connect the light bulb, you will find the capacitor temporarily acts like a battery to discharge, and the light bulb lights up until all the stored charge is released. The capacitance of a capacitor is affected by 3 factors. The first is the size of the capacitor's substrate, as it represents how much charge can be stored. The second is the distance between the substrates. The smaller the distance, the larger the capacitance. The third is the material of the intermediate dielectric, and its calculation formula is as follows. What role does the capacitor play in the circuit? If we connect a light bulb to a power source with voltage fluctuations and without a capacitor, the light bulb will flicker. But if we add a capacitor to the circuit, we can perfectly solve this problem. Because when the circuit is powered, the capacitor charges and stores energy. When the voltage drops, the capacitor releases the stored energy to maintain a constant output voltage for the bulb, ensuring a stable flow of current. Moreover, capacitors store and release energy much faster than batteries, making them very suitable for applications requiring rapid energy release, such as the flash in cameras or camcorders, motor starting, and smoothing power output. In electronic circuits, they are also used for filtering, coupling, decoupling, and timing.